Welcome to Parkourpunk with me, the Bitcoin Baron. Today we're going to be learning how to parkour. That's why there's that little flashing message at the bottom of the screen. Trying to make all this work live. Okay, so let's get into this. So, you know, people often ask me, why am I so good? Actually, people don't ask me that, but I wish that people would ask me that so that when I say that people ask me, I don't sound much of a liar when I say to you that people often ask me why I'm so good at doing parkour. And the answer is I just am. But I can help you learn and grow as a parkour enjoyer in Cyberpunk 2077 because there's literally a city. There's literally a city filled with buildings and obstacles and things that you can climb on. And I don't know whether it's just me, but obviously it's probably not if you're watching this video. Unless you're watching this video as a friend out of sympathy for low view count. But people often ask me why I'm so good at parkour, and I have to tell them I've no idea what the hell they're talking about. But let's just jump over this street here, shall we? And then we'll jump up like here, and then we'll just jump up here and grapple on top of this. So parkour isn't actually that hard to do. Because if you're near a ledge, it will automatically attempt to grapple you up into the right place on top of something, if you're near like something and just about to fall to your death. So, we're now up pretty high, by the way, aren't we? We're up pretty high. Can't deny that we are pretty high right now. So let's just jump over here, shall we? Oh, whoops. That didn't quite work out as planned, but yeah, you can actually make it a long way. I've made a mistake. I almost made a very serious mistake then, but I didn't because I'm not quite stupid. Well, I mean, I am quite stupid. So in a second, I'll take you through how you can go around getting up real high. And honestly, you can, once you learn a few tricks, you're going to be zooming around the map at no speed at all. There's one other thing to mention. You probably don't think I can make it to that building over there because there's quite a lot of street for me to get over. But you'd be wrong. There we are, made that. Probably could have made a longer jump. Probably could have done it from there. Never mind. And that is like a full street worth. Oh no, I've fallen off. Right, okay, so I'm going to engage the fly mode now to tell you what you need to do. Right, first off, that gun that I just fired when I was jumping is a very important piece of your toolkit. So you're going to want to go to Corpo Plaza in front of the Militech building. Somewhere on the floor, oops, around here. I don't think it's here. Is it the next one? Okay, around one of the places, you'll see these 3 monks right here. Very important. Look at the bush behind there. Where the bloodstain is here, you will find the Guts shotgun. This is a very important thing. The Guts shotgun, I can't double jump up there. But I can triple jump up there with the Guts shotgun. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And while we're about it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an area that's less filled with people, and I probably won't have the cops called on me. I've lost... Oh, yeah, I'm going this way. Going this way. So, yeah, I'm flying now, as you can probably see. And before we get into that, there's just one thing. And that is that there's people over here. I better deal with them, because... otherwise, they'll get alerted by, I don't need to loot them, but I have done. Alright, so here, this little wall outside the Grand Imperial Mall over here. This is a great place to practice your technique after dispatching those guys. Because from here, I can't double jump up. But you can triple jump. Now, how this works is you press space, double jump, and then you have to press space again as if you're going to do a third jump. But just before you do press it, you need to fire this weapon. And what will happen is... Right, it blasted me backwards there. So what you have to do is it will blast you backwards if you don't compensate that. For instance, if I move forward while shooting the weapon, I don't get blasted back. Well, otherwise I probably will. So, I need to jump, double jump, and then hit spacebar or whatever button to jump again, and press forward, and then fire the weapon, all within like a few microseconds. It's not actually that hard, the timing on it. You'll get there, and when you've got there, you'll never fail again. But it might take you a few goes, which is why having something here where there's very few people around to be alerted, and you can just deal with those people up there, and you can get on with it, is probably a good place to do. So let's try that. Jump, jump, triple jump. And this time we got up. That's pretty poggers. And while we're here, let's move on to the next technique. Right then, so the next technique, before we move on to that, let me show you what kind of gear you're going to need underneath the hood. Cyberwear. Reinforced tendons, that's for your double jump. In your character screen, go into the reflexes screen. This middle column here, have this filled in fully, and that. So we've got slippery, which ain't really that needed, but we need dash, and we need air dash. And this one here just gives us extra maneuverability when we're in the air, which is pretty good. And this top one here just basically means air dashing doesn't really cost much. Well, it says what it does there, so you can read it yourself. I don't know why I had to try and work that out for you. Right then, so long jumping, the next technique. So if you dodge like this is dodging, which you'll now have if you've got that middle line of perks filled in. If you dodge and you press space almost as soon as you've dodged, you can go very far. Very, very far. But wait, we can double jump as well. So we can get even further before we hit the ground. Oh wait, but that's true. We can also air dash, can't we? So we can dash forward, jump, double jump, and then air dash. Well, I did it on the ground that time because I'd already landed, because I was trying to explain it and do it at the same time. But let's put that into practice. Oh boy, we landed here. I think before we'd landed about here, so that really helped. Okay, so yeah, this is a good area for practicing this in as well. But wait a minute, we can actually go even further because we have this. The guts gun will stop us dead in mid-air if we was to use it. You see what happened there? We stopped in dead air. But if we press forward, we can dodge again. I mean, we don't have to press forward. We can dodge again anyway after doing that. So let's try to get all the way across this car park if we can. Oh, I nearly made it. I got to literally here. All right, so the guts probably ain't worth it, but it's there. But those are two techniques which are going to be very useful for getting around and getting high as well. I mean up buildings, for God's sake. Okay, and for the last technique, to show you the last technique, I'm going to head to Japantown, which is over here. And I'm going to look for a certain building on the corner of... Here it is. There's this big Kendachi sign here. It's just near the flyover that would take you over to the Kabuki district. And we're going to get down here. People won't load in until I drop onto the floor. That's how this game works, by the way. Alright, this is a perfect area to practice this. Person's falling asleep at the bar there. No more for them. Alright, so let's get up this building real fast. Why not? Okay. And then that's how you basically... This is how you basically vertically climb. Should be simple, right? Oh. So simple that I messed that bit up. So simple that I dropped a few levels. Alright, so what am I doing here? Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, in photo mode. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to face the building, walk backwards, and jump. So I'm going to jump backwards and out into the air. My second jump is then going to be when I'm pressing the forwards button to jump back forwards. So to hopefully land on top of this next platform up or grab onto it. That's the theory anyway. And it should work, except it didn't work there on the corner for some reason. Some surfaces sometimes can be a bit funny, and I'm probably just doing this straight off the bat. Don't worry if you can't do it like this. I've had a lot of practice at getting that timing down. It's practically muscle memory at this point. But you can see we're rewarded for getting up here with a nice, lovely view of the city, which people that haven't got up onto this roof, if they've not done what we've just done, will never know about. Oh. There's a door there. There's a wall there. Then through here I can see there's no wall. Yeah, if you get up, you will find curious things that don't seem to make much sense. And there's apparently some kind of thing on there. You see, this is what happens now. You'll get up somewhere and you'll be like, oh, can I get over to that thing? And the answer is probably, yes, you can. Very easily like that. So, this is a nice area to practice your vertical climbing in. But if you want the real test, let's go find wherever that statue is. Ah, here it is, the big statue here. So, there is a building behind the oh, it's this building here, right? This has ledges. Now, believe it or not, you can climb these ledges to get all the way up to the top. I'm not showing you what it looks like up there because you're going to have to do it yourself. But I will show you how to get over to there from the base of the big statue. Alright, first off, run across the market roof here. Jump up here. Fall down here. That was part of the plan. Don't believe me? Well, it was. Alright. I've lost the ability to do any kind of meaningful... Oh, wait, no, I need to be up there. I was going up the wrong place. Alright, let's get on the roof. Didn't want to have to use my gun because that would have... Oh, we're back here again, are we? We're back here again. I'll tell you what, we could have just gone over this way, couldn't we? No, don't do that. Oh my goodness me, trying to kill me right there. Oh god, I'm down at 36 FPS. God damn, my in-game is lagging. Right, okay, and we were trying to get to over there. Right then, so what we need to do is we're going to jump up here. I'm going to jump on here. There's probably a million ways that you could get up to the building up here, by the way. I'm just going to show you one of the ways today. Right, and so what we want to do now is, believe it or not, you can... There's some roofs over there. We'll use the roofs. Getting over here. Probably can make it... Oh my goodness me. Bit of vertical climbing up there like that. We need to be up there and we're not there yet, but wait a minute. Oh, this looks interesting. Little bit more of the vertical climbing. Probably should save it just in case I make a mistake, but I'm not gonna. Because I'm gonna trust myself. Alright, sometimes when you go like this and you press space, it will try and push you, it will try and jump over it, not stand on it. So when that happens, and it didn't happen that time, for no reason at all, it didn't happen. Just turn around very quickly and spam the space bar and maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe. Alright, we're nearly at the top now. Okay, we've got this little red... Whoa! Yeah, one thing to watch out for is if you choose to go above the normal areas, you will find parts of the world geometry that ain't real. Luckily, the buildings over here are. So basically... Over here, it's just a case of vertical climbing, and you can vertical climb all the way to the top. I know you can because I've done it. And this is basically how you do it. Well, I nearly messed it up there, but aside from that, you just move backwards, jump. Sometimes it don't jump you off backwards, but you might still get lucky anyway. Like that, you see? It tried to fall me off. That's not the best way of explaining what it did there. It's like, because there's a little bit of a curve on the corner, instead of me jumping off, it sort of like warps me round and downwards. But it still seems to be working. And I seem to be getting pretty high right now. Okay, we're not even at the top, and this is how it is. So, by all means, you should go ahead and keep doing that. And there's a... Where's that thing going? Sometimes you'll see things that look interesting, or you will see those little flying machines flying around and causing problems everywhere. So, that is how to do that. So in the next video, we're just gonna... I'll guide you through the process of, in just a few minutes, getting from the street level down there, all the way up to getting up to the top area right up here. Wonderful view of the city, and completely legitly. I'm also planning probably for video number 3 in this series, I'm probably gonna do a little secret thing, which I probably... I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, but... which CD Projekt Red might not like, because I'm going to tell you how to get into Dogtown without necessarily having got up to there in the game quests already. And yes, it is, at least at the minute, it is possible. And I'm very thrilled because I was going to record this video and have to tell you about a part of the process that's really difficult, but just yesterday I found a great way of saving a lot of time on that. So that is going to be ultra poggers as well. So that's what to look forward to in this video series. I'll end it now. If this is real, this isn't real, is it? No, it's not. It's another thing that... Yeah, a little thing, like, if you're wondering if something is real, you see how this has a very, very basic, low-detailed texture on it? It's not really anything. If it's something like that, it's probably not... It probably doesn't have physical collision. Excuse me, I did a little burp there. I hope no one noticed. Hope no one heard me say that I did a little burp there and also didn't notice that I actually did a little burp there. Otherwise, that'd be embarrassing. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in the future.